When preparing for the Fire and Building Codes exam, understanding the rules regarding code books is essential. Yes, you can bring your own code book to the exam. Make sure that the code book is the official edition issued by the National Fire Protection Association, often referred to as NFPA, and the International Code Council, known as ICC. You are allowed to highlight and tab your code book. This can significantly improve your ability to quickly find the information you need during the exam. However, it is important to note that you cannot write notes or add any other annotations to the book. Remember, the goal is to enhance navigation without adding any external information. The Fire and Building Codes exam covers a significant amount of material. Therefore, it is extremely important to study thoroughly beforehand. This includes understanding the core concepts and how they are applied in various scenarios. Familiarize yourself with the layout and organization of the code books that you will be using. Knowing where to find specific information quickly can save you valuable time during the exam. Solve practice questions to test your understanding of the codes and your ability to apply them. This helps you identify your strengths and weaknesses and become more comfortable with the exam format. The exam is timed, so it is important to allocate your time wisely and focus on the most important topics. Develop a strategy for pacing yourself and prioritizing questions. Do not hesitate to use the code books during the exam. They are there to help you find the information you need. Be comfortable referencing them efficiently. Read the questions carefully. Make sure you understand the question and the context before attempting to answer it. Misreading a question can lead to incorrect answers. Stay calm during the exam. If you don't know the answer to a question, don't panic. Move on and come back to it later if you have time. Staying calm will help you think more clearly. Before submitting your exam, take a few minutes to proofread your answers and make sure you have answered all the questions. This can help you catch any errors or omissions. In addition to these tips, consider these additional points. Dress comfortably and arrive at the exam venue on time. Being comfortable and on time will reduce stress and help you focus. Bring a calculator, pencils, and a highlighter to the exam. These tools can be essential for solving problems and navigating the code books. Use the restroom before the exam starts. This will minimize distractions during the exam. If you have any questions during the exam, ask the proctor for clarification. Don't hesitate to seek assistance if you need it. Don't be afraid to guess if you don't know the answer to a question. There is no penalty for guessing, so it is better to make an educated guess than to leave the question blank. Remember that thorough preparation and a strategic approach are key to success on the Fire and Building Codes exam. By following these tips and guidelines, you can increase your chances of passing the exam and advancing your career. Good luck. Firstly, understand the scope of the exam. It covers a broad range of topics related to fire safety and building construction. Secondly, break down the content into manageable sections. This could include fire protection systems, building materials, occupancy classifications, and means of egress. Thirdly, create a study schedule that allows you to allocate sufficient time to each topic. Consistency is key, so try to study at the same time each day. Fourthly, use a variety of resources to enhance your understanding. This could include textbooks, practice exams, online courses, and study groups. Fifthly, focus on understanding the underlying principles and concepts rather than simply memorizing facts. This will help you apply the knowledge to different scenarios. Sixthly, practice applying the codes to real-world situations. This will help you develop your problem-solving skills. Seventhly, review your work and identify any areas where you need to improve. This will help you focus your studying efforts. Eighthly, get plenty of rest and eat healthy meals in the days leading up to the exam. This will help you stay focused and alert. Ninthly, relax and stay positive on the day of the exam. This will help you perform at your best. Tenthly, remember that the goal is to demonstrate your competence in fire safety and building construction. By preparing thoroughly and approaching the exam with confidence, you can increase your chances of success. In addition to the general tips, let's delve into more specific strategies for mastering the content. 1. Familiarize yourself with the specific editions of the NFPA and ICC codes that are covered in the exam. The codes are updated regularly, so it's important to use the most current versions. 2. Pay close attention to the definitions of key terms. Understanding the terminology used in the codes is essential for interpreting and applying them correctly. 3. Practice using the index and table of contents to quickly locate relevant information in the codebooks. This is a valuable skill for saving time during the exam. 4. Focus on understanding the intent behind the codes. The codes are designed to protect life and property, so understanding the rationale behind them can help you apply them more effectively. 5. Practice answering different types of questions, such as multiple choice, true/false, and scenario-based questions. This will help you prepare for the format of the exam. 6. Take practice exams under timed conditions to simulate the actual exam experience. This will help you manage your time and reduce anxiety. 7. Review the practice exams carefully and identify any areas where you made mistakes. This will help you learn from your errors and improve your performance. 8. Consult with experienced professionals in the field to gain insights and perspectives on the codes. This can help you deepen your understanding and develop your critical thinking skills. 9. Stay up to date on the latest developments in fire safety and building construction. This will help you stay informed and enhance your expertise. 10. Believe in yourself and your ability to succeed. Confidence is key to performing well in the exam. Regarding codebook usage, understanding how to efficiently navigate these resources is paramount. The NFPA and ICC codes are comprehensive documents, and being able to quickly locate the information you need can significantly impact your performance in the exam. Firstly, master the index. The index is your primary tool for finding specific information within the codebook. Practice using it to locate different topics and provisions. Secondly, familiarize yourself with the table of contents. The table of contents provides an overview of the structure of the codebook and can help you navigate to the relevant sections. Thirdly, use tabs to mark frequently referenced sections. This can save you time during the exam by allowing you to quickly jump to important provisions. Fourthly, highlight key information in the codebook. Highlighting can help you quickly identify important definitions, requirements, and tables. Fifthly, practice using the codebook to answer practice questions. This will help you become more comfortable with the layout and organization of the codebook. Sixthly, understand the numbering system used in the codebook. The numbering system can help you quickly locate specific sections and subsections. Seventhly, pay attention to the cross-references within the codebook. Cross-references can lead you to related information that may be relevant to the question you are answering. Eighthly, be aware of any errata or amendments to the codebook. These changes can affect the interpretation and application of the codes. Ninthly, consider using a codebook study guide to help you learn the codebook more effectively. A study guide can provide additional explanations, examples, and practice questions. Tenthly, remember that the codebook is your primary resource during the exam. Don't be afraid to use it to find the information you need. In addition to navigating the codebook effectively, it is also important to understand the underlying principles and concepts of fire safety and building construction. This will help you apply the codes more effectively and answer questions that require critical thinking. Firstly, understand the fire triangle. The fire triangle illustrates the three elements that are necessary for a fire to start: fuel, oxygen, and heat. Secondly, know the different types of fire extinguishers and their appropriate uses. Different types of fire extinguishers are designed to extinguish different types of fires. Thirdly, be familiar with the different types of fire protection systems such as sprinklers, fire alarms, and smoke detectors. These systems are designed to detect and suppress fires. Fourthly, understand the principles of fire resistance. Fire-resistant construction materials and assemblies can help to slow the spread of fire and protect occupants. Fifthly, be familiar with the different occupancy classifications. Occupancy classifications are used to determine the fire safety requirements for different types of buildings. Sixthly, understand the principles of means of egress. Means of egress are the pathways that occupants use to evacuate a building during a fire. Seventhly, be familiar with the requirements for fire stopping and draft stopping. Fire stopping and draft stopping are used to prevent the spread of fire and smoke through concealed spaces. Eighthly, understand the principles of smoke control. Smoke control systems are used to remove smoke from a building during a fire. Ninthly, be familiar with the requirements for hazardous materials storage. Hazardous materials must be stored in a safe manner to prevent fires and explosions. Tenthly, stay up to date on the latest developments in fire safety technology. This will help you stay informed and improve your knowledge of fire safety. Remember that the Fire and Building Codes exam is designed to assess your knowledge and understanding of these principles and concepts. By studying thoroughly and practicing applying the codes to real-world situations, you can increase your chances of success. Remember to focus on understanding the reasoning behind the codes. The fire codes are there to protect people. Lastly, take your time and don't stress too much.